Within the Expert family of computers meant for SMBs and enterprises, ASUS also has AIO PCs. In this case, I would say that AIO PCs is actually very suitable for POS systems, for receptions, or anything in between where you need to have a PC around but the space is limited, or maybe when the performance isn't your top priority. We have already talked about the ASUS V400 series of AIO PCs, and this ExpertCenter P400 series is similar in that regard but with a few major differences. Before we begin though, I have to clarify that there are a lot of different configurations you can get for this AIO PC. So let's talk about what we have for our particular unit first. In terms of design, it's basically just a monitor with a PC hidden inside. It is available in two sizes. The ExpertCenter P440 is 24 inches in size, whereby the P470 is 27 inches in size. For our particular unit, it comes with a Full HD IPS LCD screen with pretty good brightness of around 300 nits and covers around 97.73% of sRGB and 72.82% of DCI-P3 color gamuts. It's actually a very good display even for video editing purposes, which this AIO PC can do. Well, basic video editing, that is. This AIO PC also comes with an Intel Core i5-13420H, 16 gigs of DDR5 at 5200 mega transfers per second, 512 gigs of SSD, and Intel integrated graphics. It's actually quite powerful for general usage, and it is definitely one of the best choice for POS systems and a receptionist desk. Maybe even for doing critical office work where the employees are prohibited from carrying the entire PC elsewhere. Since this AIO PC is part of the Expert family of devices from ASUS, we also have the entire ASUS ExpertPanel suite of software that we can use too. In short, it has these features: the AI meeting minutes where we can record an entire meeting's audio or upload our own, then have it transcribed and then translated or summarized, or both. It's an incredibly handy feature to have. The AI translated subtitles is a feature that listens to the audio either from the microphone or your system's audio. Take a YouTube video for example, and then it will transcribe everything or translate it in real time too. Meeting new clients, maybe put your name, title, and contact information on your video feed. Maybe even put a QR code so that other participants can scan your contact and then they will just save your contact on their phone immediately. Are you showing any confidential information? Then use the screen watermark feature. It lays a layer of semi-transparent text on the screen to deter others from recording their screen or taking screenshots and pictures of any confidential information shown. As for the ports, we have many USB-A ports but only one USB-C port, which is really not an issue here since the peripherals are plugged into the USB-A ports anyway. While most ports are at the back, there are actually ports at this side of the AIO monitor too, so you can have quick and easy access. This AIO PC also has a hidden webcam. It's hidden at the top here. You can pull up the entire thing to reveal the webcam or push it down for privacy purposes. It's that simple. This AIO PC can also be upgraded, though a bit difficult to access the internals. By looking at the user manual, there are instructions on how you can open up the AIO PC and get access to the sodium RAM slots alongside with the second M.2 SSD slot as well. We are not showing it here because it's actually quite hectic to open up the entire thing. Also, when this AIO PC eventually becomes slow, you can convert this AIO PC into an external monitor for other devices too. There is a HDMI input port at the back, and the monitor just lights up and becomes an external monitor when you plug in a HDMI cable to it. I mean, the display is going to be mostly fine when the hardware inside is outdated, so it's a good way to minimize electronics waste. Oh, this AIO PC also comes with a wired keyboard and mouse, which we will talk about later. With all that said though, there are multiple different variants that we can configure this AIO PC. First, there is a touch or non-touch version of this display. I'd argue that a touchscreen version of this AIO PC is definitely perfect for cashiers, where we can just tap on the screen instead of grabbing the mouse, navigating around the screen and clicking stuff there. The webcam is also available in two different versions. One of it is a basic 1080p webcam, whereby the other version has Windows Hello facial recognition for faster and more secure way to log into our PC. Of course, we can customize the specs as well. If you are feeling fancy, you can grab the Intel Core 7 processor 250H version with 32 gigs of RAM and also double 1TB NVMe SSDs. And let's not forget about this keyboard and mouse. There is an option to get it in wired or wireless keyboard and mouse, so it truly depends on your needs. There is one more important thing that I need to highlight here, the stand. There are two versions as well. We can get it in either the fixed height stand or a height adjustable stand. Of course, I'd recommend you to get the height adjustable stand like the one that we have here, as it is just so much more ergonomic to use. But if you don't like any of them, then you can still use a VESA mount to mount it on the wall or something like that. Best of all, this AIO PC is also covered by ASUS's 3-year on-site service with a next business day response time throughout Malaysia. If you want to know more about this AIO PC and get a few units for your business, then check out the links down in the description below, and we will see you guys in the next video.